He lied about President Trump to the American people, tanked the U.S. stock market, and still ABC wouldn't fire him. Now he's getting the justice he deserves. Sometimes the con artists pushing fake news get what they deserve. In this case, it took a long time. For years, we've had to put up with the liberal media pushing their false narratives. They distort the facts in order to protect their own. As President Obama continued to ruin the United States, his allies in the liberal media covered his butt. Now as Donald Trump restores our strength, dignity, and independence, the media does nothing but slander him. They don't care how successful he is for America. They will always cast him as an enemy, but at least one real enemy of the people is getting what he deserves. From page 6, ABC News. Brian Ross, who was suspended last year as chief investigative correspondent for a faulty report on Michael Flynn, is leaving the network. Page 6 has exclusively learned. ABC suspended Ross last December for a month without pay for a botched report on ousted White House National Security Advisor Flynn that reported President Trump directed Flynn to make contact with Russian officials. The mistake even sent stocks tumbling, and ABC issued an apology saying, "We deeply regret and apologize for the serious error." We hear that Ross on Monday announced he's leaving the network. His longtime executive producer Ronta Schwartz is also exiting. "The time has come to say goodbye," said the duo in a letter to staff with an announcement by ABC News president James Goldston. You probably remember Ross' disgraceful coverage. He deliberately lied about when President Trump directed Flynn to contact Russia. Ross claimed he did it during the election before he became president-elect. That was in keeping with the left's bogus narrative that Trump was working with Russia. It was all garbage. Trump directed Flynn after he was elected, a perfectly normal step a president-elect would take during the transition. Ross didn't think his blatant lie would catch him any flak, but that bogus report caused the stock market to plummet. Pretty irresponsible, considering it would have taken Ross all of 2 minutes to verify the report. Instead, he let it stand, in order to sow distrust and chaos across our country. Par for the course for fake news. At least he's finally getting the boot. Now how about the rest of them?